Privitania. Can you say Privitania? That's how you say hello in Belarus. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020, better known as April Fool's Day. So don't forget your pranks. And here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. The WHO, or World Health Organization, has reissued a concern over the use of masks. They would warn against healthy people wearing masks. Masks are suggested only for sick people and for those who are taking care of the sick. And also, there's a shortage of medical gear like masks and protective gear right now for health officials, so may be advisable to save for those who really need it. And there's also a theory that if healthy people wear a mask, they also have this false sense of security that nothing will happen to them. Yes, it may reduce the risk, but wearing one won't keep you 100% safe. Number 2, China has made medical testing kits and protective gear like masks right now as factories are now running. But many countries feel that the medical equipment they've sent is not up to standard, so they have rejected it. Well, there must be something wrong with the kits, as these countries need them so much, yet still are rejecting them. It's something to think about, quality standards. Number 3, while the rest of the world has advised people to stay home, Belarus President Lukashenko has imposed no restrictions to stop the coronavirus. He is urging people to attend hockey matches and be about, and the sauna baths, of course, for prevention. In fact, his Belarusian soccer league is the only sports event happening in the world in Asia. Since he's already ruling the country for over 25 years, maybe he's not being judged also. But basically, his underlying philosophy is, I'd rather die standing than live on my knees. And now for today's mega matter. Famous artist and architect Satish Gujral just passed away at the age of 94. His art was appreciated not only in India, but also all over the world. He was born in what was now Pakistan, but way back it was also part of India. In fact, during the division of India-Pakistan, a time known as a partition, he ferried people on a truck who were trying to cross the border. But as a child, he suffered hearing loss and a damaged leg and hip. This kept him isolated, and so his family introduced him to another world, the writings of Munshi Premchand and Urdu poetry. This would shape his art in the future. While he did go to art school in Mumbai, he also used to hang out at his brother's hostel in Lahore, where he met famous luminaries like Faiz Ahmed Faiz and Krishan Chandra. These conversations also influenced his art. In fact, he was in Mexico for a fellowship where he became friends with the famous Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera. As an architect, his famous buildings were the Summer Palace in Riyadh, as well as the UNESCO building in New Delhi. But did you also know that his brother Sri I.K. Gujral was also the Prime Minister of India? We think leaders or politicians only are involved in that, but they also have an artistic side too. Today's word of the day is luminaries, which means great thinkers. And finally, for today's quote of the day, nothing is as it seems, but something is everything it is made out to be. That's a quote by Carol Bryant. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyanti@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Diptyanti. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?